How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Flesh and Blood video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today is really exciting because we have our first Everfest cards to talk about. They have been spoiled, though not part of the official Everfest preview spoiler season. These were actually revealed as being a part of the January Armory kits, and they are awesome, and there's so much to talk about here. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. I can't wait to start talking about it. But before we get started, I do want to mention a couple quick things. Take care of some business here. If you're looking to pick up some Flesh and Blood product, maybe some Everfest pre-orders, first of all, check out your local game store. But if they don't have any, or they're too expensive, or they're mean, or whatever, then go ahead and check out my Channel Fireball affiliate link. Using that affiliate code goes and supports me, and it also goes and supports the local game store that you are buying from, because Channel Fireball now has LGS's local game stores on their marketplace. Also, check out redzonerogue.com for some excellent Flesh and Blood themed and also some anime themed Red Zone Rogue merch from artists that I really like, and they're so great. So anyway, check that stuff out. And without further ado, let's get started talking about these Everfest previews, because holy smokes, let's just jump in and talk about the one I'm most excited for, and that is Valda Brightaxe. And this is a character that I have wanted to see as an actual hero in the game for over a year. There's videos on this channel dating well over a year ago talking about how I really wanted to see a cool, strong female guardian, and Valda Brightaxe has been in the art and in the flavor text. And I've mentioned it multiple times across videos that I would love to see Valda Brightaxe. And here we go. We finally have her, and she is awesome. Let me pull out my phone so I can read what she does, because I don't have her memorized, but you can already see her right here. All right, so Valda Brightaxe, first of all, the art by Vishnu Tan is really good. Super cool. She looks awesome. She is a Guardian Hero Young, no talent, which is very interesting. It means that I think we'll see no talents in Everfest, first of all, and then also probably, well, we might still see some talents, but this hints to me that no talents in Everfest, and also probably all of the heroes are going to also have no talent, which is super interesting. Hopefully she has a really cool specialization, but let's talk about what she actually does. She has 4 intellect, which is pretty standard, 21 life, which is pretty sweet. We have seen other heroes have a little bit more life or a little bit less life if they're the young versions. This one is only a young version, and we don't know if there's going to be an adult version, but if it follows the same patterns as Crucible of War, probably no adult version, probably just young versions, which was one of my predictions for this set. I haven't done my official predictions yet. I will do them very soon, because it looks like things are starting to pop off here. But in a previous video, I talked about how I expect to see young heroes, and here we go. Young hero. So totally called it. Valda Brightaxe, totally freaking called it. Awesome. So awesome. So what does she do? Whenever an opponent draws a card during an action phase, create a Seismic Surge token for each card drawn this way. That is so sweet against Briar or any of these decks that use Plunder Run to draw a lot of cards. And it also says, at the start of your turn, if you have 3 or more Seismic Surge tokens, cards you own with Crush gain Dominate until end of turn. So all of your Crush cards have Dominate. Valda is awesome. She's so cool. The art is excellent. Cool effect. Punishes really greedy strategies. She's the complete package. She's really cool, and she's going to be really fun to build in Blitz and Ultimate Pit Fight. Especially Ultimate Pit Fight. This is going to be sweet in Ultimate Pit Fight. Yeah, this is going to be awesome in multiplayer formats, because it says whenever an opponent. Really cool. So Valda's not the only things to show. We also have a couple more cards, but let's take a look at the Armory poster with this Bravo, and he's like doing this this is pose. It's so cool. And also he's like got like a big pauldron and like a cloak. I guess the cloak is attached to the pauldrons. There you go, everyone who wanted Bravo to be wearing armor. It's a little bit of armor. Maybe in like 3 years, he'll just, every time we see him, he just gets another piece of armor, right? So his pauldrons, the next time he'll have like boots, and then the time after that he'll have gauntlets, and he'll finally have like a full suit. Anyway, this is awesome, and also means that I expect to see this artwork on a card. It's going to be the artwork on the playmat that it says it. It's going to be the People's Champion playmat. And so that leads me to believe that this is going to be artwork found on a card, which is super interesting. Could it be a new Bravo specialization? Or could it just be another card that has Bravo in it? We've already seen cards that have heroes in them that aren't specializations, but super cool, super awesome to think about. And the final one is it's a spicy meatball. It's a card called Life of the Party, and this card is a promo card here, but we have 3 versions of it. We have the red, the yellow, and the blue, which tells me that this card's very likely a rare or a common, and based on the effect, it's probably a rare. So it's a 2-drop generic attack action with 2 defense, has 4 attack, so that's not great, 2 for 4, but it does some crazy stuff that implies a lot of interesting things. It says you may destroy or discard a card you control named Crazy Brew rather than pay Life of the Party's cost. If you do, choose all modes. Otherwise, choose one at random. Life of the Party gains, when this hit, gains 2 life. That's great. It also gains +2, and it also gains Go Again. So if you discard the Crazy Brew or destroy a Crazy Brew, you get all of those. Otherwise, you get 1 at random, which is really, really funny. The way you determine the randomization, I would just say roll a d6 and say, like, you know, 1, 2 is the first one, 3, 4 is the second one, so on. This card is sweet. So that is a 2-drop, 6 attack with Go Again, and if it hits, you gain 2 life. It's not any, like, back-breaking card, and it requires a resource, you know, a specific card, Crazy Brew, for it to pop off. And the yellow version is the same thing, just less attack, 3 attack. Blue version, same thing, just 2 attack. But either way, this card is sweet, and this is exactly what my Potion Seller Kavdane deck needs. I've talked about my Potion Seller deck here and there. You will see it eventually in a really, really cool Ultimate Pit fight that we have planned. But this is what the deck needs, because it's Potion Seller. Potion Seller. I'm going into battle. I require your strongest potions. This is perfect for that. I have all the strongest potions already. Just gonna pop them off to use the Life of the Party. So what I think is super interesting about Life of the Party, by the way, is that it is a card referencing another card that's in a different set. Unless Crazy Brew gets reprinted in Everfest. We don't know if Crazy Brew is getting reprinted in Everfest. It might, and if it does, will it be a rare? It might be reprinted as a rare, or maybe a Majestic. I'd like it to be downshifted to rare, but in any case, I think it's super interesting that it's referencing a specific card in the name. Is this the first time a Flesh and Blood card is referencing another card by name in the text box? I think it might be. This is super, super interesting. So there's a lot of implications going on here. They're playing with a lot of design space here. If Crazy Brew is not in the set, that's super crazy to think that they're referencing a card in another set, which is also insane. So yeah, Everfest. Everfest is going to be so much fun. We have Valda Brightaxe, we have Bravo being a showman, and we have this crazy Life of the Party. This is going to be so fun. I'm so stoked for Everfest. I can't wait to see what my spoiler is and share it with everyone. If you didn't see my update announcement, I do have an Everfest preview card. It is on the 26th. I said that. I keep saying this wrong. The 26th of January, which is a Wednesday. But that is not all. I have another Everfest thing to share with everyone that Saturday, the 29th. So I'm super excited for both of these things. Everfest is going to be an absolute blast. I hope you're excited. I know I'm excited. I can't wait. And let me know in the comments down below what you think of all this stuff. Are you really excited for Valda Brightaxe? I know I'm excited for Valda Brightaxe. She's immediately my favorite Guardian. Sorry, Bravo, and sorry, Oldhim. Valda's just really cool. So you just see her in art just absolutely just obliterating dudes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time for some more Flesh and Blood content. Have a good one all. We'll see you later.